that goes. So stay tuned.
And if you guys don't know, Xochilt does not go to the gym. She goes once every 6 months. So she's trying to start off on a good lead this, I guess, new relationship year.
What?
So let's see how she starts doing.
How dare he do that to me? Okay, stay tuned. Here we are, fellas. So we're gonna start off on the cycles. I'm gonna be the instructor today, sir. So you have to first put your bag down and get on the bike. So we just got out of the gym and I can already feel that my arms are like 10 times bigger than what they were before. How do you feel?
Ouch. I'm hurting.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I will tomorrow, actually. But I kind of realized that vlogging in the gym is kind of hard. So that's why we didn't really vlog or record. But yeah. Hello, friends. So
What's up?
as we're continuing our lovely day, spending it together on our anniversary, I have to ask my lovely husband, what was your memorable day?
Out the whole year?
Yeah.
I would say when I thought I was gonna die in Thailand and you took care of me.
By turning off the AC?
Well, no, not that far. You almost killed me, but you were taking care of me while I was going through God knows what. We were out there and I was burning up. I was like 104-degree fever, chills, sweats. Come to find out I had valley fever before we left. And while we were out there, I broke out in hives. It was just a mess. And I'm glad I didn't get stopped at like Chinese customs or something.
Oh my gosh, I know.
What about you, baby?
Oh my gosh. That's a good question. I would say all the amazing trips that we've been on together.
What trip?
Wait, well, you said Thailand. Thailand was last year.
Yeah, that was the last year. We've been married for 2 years. I was here too.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so all the trips. So like
Okay, so which one?
Thailand.
I know, but which specific?
all
you said
of
You
them.
said a specific day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be super funny. So in Thailand, this was probably the sweetest thing, but so gross. So we were on a boat ride. I had to pee so badly, and so we had just came back from one of the islands, and the boat ride was like an hour and a half long. And I was like, Felipe, like I have to pee. And he was like trying to like convince me like, okay, yeah, we only have like 10 more minutes left. In reality, like I could see that there was no island appearing. Like there was no way we had 10 minutes left. And I was like, I didn't want to tell the people like, hey, can you stop the boat so I can use the bathroom that was on the boat? And I'm like trying to holding it in. And then Felipe was like, just go right here. And I'm like, Felipe, like that's gross, like my pee's gonna get on you. And he was just like, it's okay, like I'll just take one for the team, like just go. And I'm like, no. So I held it in for like an hour and a half, and like plus like on top of that, like the waves were insane. So
they were little.
No, I was like freaking out thinking that we were gonna die.
You're
So like in my mind, if we stopped the boat, like the waves was gonna take us down, and like that's it, we're dead. But that was a very nice moment that he did. He almost sacrificed himself
You
for
could
getting peed on it.
going on a nice date in Santorini or going
No.
to those nice restaurants in Mykonos.
That was so cute.
I mean, that's
like
cool, I guess.
that was
Me
so
taking one for the team in Thailand.
You almost sacrificed yourself for me. And I was like, no, that's so nice. But thankfully, I was like, no, I can't do that because that's gross. I'm gonna hold it in. And sure enough, I did. And I was like trying to count. I was like, Xochi, just don't think about it. Just don't think about water. And yet, ironically, we were on a boat on water. So, yeah. So, right now, we're gonna go get lunch together and, you know, enjoy some more time. Our schedules are kind of tight now that I work. Sometimes I work nights, sometimes I work mornings. So, yeah, we're just gonna enjoy some lovely lunch date together at what is it called? The Yard House.
Alright guys, so we're finishing up our anniversary. We decided that we were gonna ask each other a few questions. So, you wanna start?
When you saw me walking down the aisle, what were you thinking?
I was like, there goes freedom. No, babe, I was like, oh, she's so beautiful. And then I started to not cry. I was sweating.
I didn't look at him.
My eyes were sweating.
I didn't want to ruin my makeup because I knew that I would cry.
Because I was a total baddie.
No, I didn't want to.
What?
I didn't want to ruin my makeup. I really didn't. I didn't even look at anybody. I just looked at the ground half the time.
She did not look at the ground.
Yes, I did. And then I would like look up really fast and look back. Well, no, I wasn't looking at the ground. I was looking at my flowers. Looking at
the ground. She's
but
lying.
Everybody was like, "Did you see him cry?" And I'm like,
I didn't cry. My eyes were sweating.
But everybody was like, "You were crying like crazy."
No, I was not crying like crazy.
Yeah, he was.
Alright, so I'm going to ask you a question. After 2 years, what's something that you would give as advice to the newlyweds?
I would say communication and trust.
What about communication and trust?
I think it's super important when it comes to being married, because if you don't have it, then there's going to be a lot of issues. Like, I think for us, like, we had it. Well, no, I mean, if you don't know, we were talking for 2 years. So that's the backstory. But I mean, like, we struggled with communication. And then
we didn't struggle with communication. You just weren't listening.
No, we struggled.
You were listening to what you wanted to listen to, and
no. Look,
one ear out the other.
We struggled with communication.
You struggled with communication. I told you what's up, girl. No. Babe.
Anyways.
Babe.
We're recording.
She struggled with communication.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
No relationship is perfect, but if you guys got communication down, then you guys will definitely flourish in your relationship.
It's your turn.
What was one of the what would you say would be one of the hardest things in our marriage or in our relationship or in anything in
You're gonna get mad.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Just you believing in yourself, because I have a lot of self-confidence in any project that I do, whether it's with our startup company or even doing school and stuff like that. I have no doubt whatsoever that I'll figure it out. That's something that you struggle with sometimes.
All the time. That'll be a separate video in the future.
Aside from that, I mean, that's frustrating to me, but it's...
I think also what he's not saying is that there's times where, like, I'm afraid to tell him the truth, but it's never nothing bad. It's just that because I don't want to get him mad, or I'm scared of knowing his answer, because I know that his answer is always honest and truthful and, like, super blunt. So I think that's something that you're also missing.
What?
I just said it.
I guess.
Yeah.
And last but not least, what's been your favorite memory thus far these last 2 years, or experience that we've shared?
I would say traveling.
But what specifically?
Well, attempting to try new things, but I don't really try new things.
But what specifically one moment is what I'm asking. I'm not asking...
Our wedding.
So that's been your best experience in the last 2 years?
I mean, our wedding was like such an amazing experience because we became one. We're no longer, oh, you know, you're my boyfriend, or oh, you're my fiance. We are now, hey, I'm Miss Reyes, and Mr. Reyes. We're, oh, you're married.
Mrs. Reyes,
yeah.
not Miss Reyes.
Mrs. Reyes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, anything you want to say?
This is only video 1. And I hope that you may continue watching and, I don't know.
And follow her on Instagram at Xochilt Reyes _ and official Felipe Reyes. And see you guys next time.
Bye.